So looking for a thumbs up, thumbs down, see if we are ready to go here for modified heat number 1. Survey says we're going to rack them and stack them here for Mel Hambelton Ford Racing. IMCA modified heat numero uno. Out of 3, top 4 will lock themselves into tonight's main event. So lights will go out. 7B, Curtis Barnes, your pole sitter outside the 97M of David Murray Jr., the Iceman. Row number 2 is going to be the 49, Drew Miller, and the 0 of Kyle Roletter. 09B, Brett the Threatberry, saw him a little bit later or earlier in the stock cars, along as the driver alongside him, the 21CZ, Cole Zarneski. 7R of Paxton Doty. 3B of Eddie Bellick, then the 32 of Brett Fielder. 22B of Dalton Bell. Those of you on the Facebook Live looking, welcome to the RPM Speedway. Green flag will fly here for heat number 1 of 3 for your modifieds. Green flag up in the air. 3 wide they go through 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway, Kyle Roletter. He'll go to that second spot side by side with the 09B of Brett Berry. As they come down the front straightaway, lap number 1. That's going to be led by the 7C of Curtis Barnes. So Curtis Barnes, Kyle Roletter, Brett Berry, and Drew Miller. The top 4 right now. Here comes Cole Zarneski. He'll go to the outside. He'll take away that transfer spot from the 49. So a couple drivers running double duty here tonight, running 3rd and 4th. Both have already locked themselves into the stock car main event. Looking to lock themselves into the mod main for the 2nd consecutive night. That is the 09B of Brett Berry and the 21CZ, Cole Zarneski. As David Murray going to turn that 97 into a minor submarine. This will blow it off the back straightaway. Do a little Tony Hawk Pro Skater on the berm there. Keeps it on the racetrack, but running here at the tail end of the speedway. Crossed flags halfway home for the 7B of Curtis Barnes. He leads by 1.1 seconds over Kyle Roletter. Now that's down underneath a second. 0.8 of a second from 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. 4th of Zarneski there lurking as well. So 2, 3, and 4, all within striking distance. All can't get too excited here, as we are locked into the main as they run. Here with 3 more laps to go. Curtis Barnes, Kyle Roletter, Brett Berry, and Cole Zarneski, the top 4 down the back straightaway. Eddie Bellick, the hard charger out of Arvada, Colorado, on the outside, looking in there in position number 5. 2 more laps to go here for the 7B of Barnes. Down the back straightaway, Roletter pretty much there. He's half a second back last time. White flag will be displayed atop the BOS Motorsports flag stand. 1 more lap to go for the 7B of Curtis Barnes. Barnes to the top shelf. Everybody going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up around the lip, down the back straightaway. The Larson line very prevalent here in heat number 1 for the modifieds. Checkered flag. It'll be displayed to the 7B of Curtis Barnes, your heat 1 winner. 7B Curtis Barnes going to pick up the checkered flag first in Mel Hambelton Ford Racing modified heat number 1. Second will be the 0 Kyle Roletter. Third will be the 09B of Brett the Threatberry, the 21CZ Cole Zarneski. The top 4 locking in. 3B of Eddie Bellick just outside the top 5. Modified Heat 2 hitting the racetrack. The 14G of Greg Gustus. Your pole sitter outside will be the 94 of Jim Graves. Row number 2 inside, it's the 44T of Tanner Black. Outside the 49M, the rookie this season, Aiden Miller. 11T, Tim Hamilton will line up inside of row number 3, and outside the Bandit, 7P of Lloyd Stover. 10CZ of Colton Zapansky lines up inside of row number 4. Another modified rookie here this season, a hobby stock driver a year ago. Before that, some open wheel stuff with the midgets and mini sprints. 26 of Jay Switt, 66D Dynamite Dylan Sherfick, the 08 Dakota Sproul, last night's feature winner. Here we go, green flag going to go up atop the flag stand. Off into 1 and 2 we go out of the Bulletproof Tees restart zone. 14G, Greg Gustus going to be your race leader down the back straightaway. Tanner Black in hot pursuit in that second spot. It'll be the 11T of Tim Hamilton right now, third. Fourth will be Jace Witt, 26J. Last night's feature winner, Dakota Sproul, started last. He's worked up into the top 5 right now, knocking on the back bumper of a transfer. Down the back straightaway. Off into 3 they go. Here comes Sproul on the prowl down around the bottom of the racetrack. Back behind him, Zapansky. Big old slider off the nose of the 94 of Jim Graves. Up front, it is the 14G, Greg Gustis. 44T, Tanner Black running in that second spot. Tim Hamilton, the 11T, slowly but surely closing in on the battle, trying to bring Jace Witt with him. Dakota Sproul will lose a lot of ground there. Went from half a second to 1.5 seconds, so a big slide for last night's feature winner. Down the back stretch they go. Cross flags will be displayed for the 14G of Greg Gustis. So everybody single file around the 3/8 mile, ripping the Larson line, and Hamilton will step it off the back straightaway. He'll lose the third spot, still in the transfer in position at number 4. So the 11C, Tim Hamilton, going to go to the bubble right now. Jace Witt going to get him one more spot to the good. Tanner Black in second. Greg Gustis has been in command since the drop of the green flag. It's down the back straightaway they go. 2 more laps to go for the 14G Greg Gustis. Fastest car out on the racetrack is Tanner Black there. 1.4 seconds though. Not quite sure if that's going to be enough to get him to the back bumper of the 14G machine. White flag, 1 more lap to go. Gustis up to the outside of the Speedway, trying to get a good launch down the back straightaway. Tanner Black 1.2 seconds back there in that second spot. Checkered flag will fly. Heat number 2 for the Mel Hamilton Ford Racing IMCA Modified. It's going to go to the 14G Greg Gustis. Second will be the 44T Tanner Black. 26J Jace Witt. The 11T Tim Hamilton. Going to be your top 4 moving on. So the 14G Greg Gustis, 44T Tanner Black, 26J Jace Witt, and the 11T Tim Hamilton. Your 4 locking in here out of heat number 2. Last night's feature winner, the 08 Dakota Sproul, going to finish in the 5th spot. We'll see him later on for your modified B main. So final heat of the night. Mel Hamilton Ford Racing modified heat number 3, hitting the racetrack for Dave Peterson, your pole sitter. Outside will be the 28 of John Burrow. The money man, the 7, Clay Money, lines up inside row number 2, and outside it's the Flying J, the 17J, Jeremy Vernier. 41 of Adam Wasserman inside of row number 3, the 9D Dalton Murphy to the outside. 83L Towles Layton, the 69 Jim Beeman. 52 Cliff Shepard in the 141 of Matt Bonney. Through the Bulletproof Tees restart zone, they go to the BOS Motorsports flag stand. 3 wide already front straightaway, and here comes the money man. Clay Money down to the bottom of the racetrack. He's going to try to go from inside row 2 to the race lead. He'll get it done there. Towles Layton going to go for the spin over in 1 and 2. Right now still green. See if Layton can get it fired on back up. 1 and done rules here tonight. As he does, we stay green for the moment. He's just going to point that into the infield. Good job there as the money man, Clay Money. Your leader lap number 1, but we'll see if he can keep it because the 17J up Vernier is there. At least he was through 1 and 2. Vernier going to fall back a little bit down the back straightaway. Off into 3 they go. Dave Peterson, Adam Wasserman. The top 4 right now, John Burrow, Dalton Murphy, Matt Bonney, Cliff Shepard, Jim Beeman. Clay Money continues to lead across the line. Off into turn number 1 they go. Here after your modified B main is going to get in, or modified heat, going to get into some B main racing action here tonight. Have a modified stock car and pair of hobby stock B qualifiers. Still waiting on official word if the SportMod B qualifier going to head this way, as Peterson going to go for a big slide up the hill. Wasserman, he'll cross it over, go back to the inside. Down the back straightaway is now Adam Wasserman up to third. White flag, one more lap to go for the money man. 7 of Clay Money. Through 1 and 2 down the back straightaway. Money leads for nearby half a second off into 3 and 4. Checkered flag, heat number 3. It's the money man, the 7, Clay Money. Cliff Shepard going to submarine it up off the top of 1 and 2 as the checkered flag coming on out. So checkered flag here for heat number 3, and it'll be the 7 of Clay Money, the 17J, Jeremy Vernier. 41, Adam Wasserman, and the 4P, Dave Peterson, the top 4. Moving on, 28, John Burrow going to finish in that 5th spot. So just getting some word here up in the press box. Kyle Roller going to be DQ'd from his transfer position for an inner tie rod. So that's going to wrap up heat racing action here. Those of you on the Facebook Live look-in, you can head on over to IMCA TV and catch the rest of tonight's racing action. It's still got plenty of it on tap. It's got some B qualifiers and our main events left to run here. It's got the 52 of Cliff Shepard there in the infield. Going to get the tow truck hooked